Welcome to another segment of the MCR. My name's TJ, Mac is to my left, and in this segment, I'd like to talk about a woman. She's running for governor in the state of Arizona. I'd never heard of her before, and I started seeing articles pop up on my favorite website, the Gateway Pundit, and she has said some controversial things, some profound things, and I tell you what, this lady sounds like a pretty cool woman, I'll tell you. Where she kind of got some attention was ABC News was interviewing her, and and her name's Kerry Lake, if I haven't said that yet.
Yeah, Kerry Lake.
Kerry Lake, Lake. As she was being interviewed by this ABC reporter, she had her own crew taping. In other words, ABC's taping for their segment, but Kerry Lake had her own crew simultaneously taping.
Oh, I think I know why.
Okay. So, it's a no-brainer because heaven forbid you be misquoted or taken out of context.
Right.
Okay? Or some of the things may be conveniently omitted.
Right.
Which we're going to the segment here. In any event, she got some attention. This reporter, in an effort to shame Kerry Lake, do you think Joe Biden is the president? Kerry Lake responds with, well, he's obviously sitting in the White House. Do you think he's president? The reporter responds, do you think the election was stolen? And Kerry Lake responds with, do you think it was stolen? Of course, the reporter says, I have no comment. You know, this whole, I'm the reporter, I'm in control of this conversation.
Yeah. I'm here to grill you.
You know what? I'm getting a little weary of that, you know? Kerry Lake commences to go on a rant here, so I'll try to keep it as brief as possible. But her response begins with, do you think Joe Biden garnered 81 million votes? She says, do you think the elections were fair? She starts going off. She's referencing the media, and in referencing the media, makes the comment, they refuse to be honest with people of this country. She goes, it is disgusting what the media has done. And then she says, I think their days are numbered. In regarding to, she says, surviving all this. When you're lying to the people and you're the media, it's a bad business model. So I guess she was referencing economics alone. Keep lying to the people. You guys are going down.
Well, and then that's happening. These news organizations, nobody trusts them.
And she would continue in her rant. I guess they're going to build their own version of the wall on the Texas border. They're going to sue the federal government for failing to protect them and use the lawsuit, assuming that they win. But whether they win or not, they're still going to build, it appears to be, their own wall. And she says it's going up. Of course, there's questions of what are you going to do if the federal government says you can't? And here's where I found one of her responses very interesting. What's Joe Biden going to do? Arrest a sitting governor? I would welcome that challenge because he's failing at his duty. The federal government is failing us in Arizona.
Well, I'd say failing us is, or failing them in particular,
Putting it mildly.
Putting it is very generous.
Oh, yeah.
They are deliberately shipping people into this country to spread them out in red states to dilute the electoral college. That because they know they're not going to. They know with this current Supreme Court they're not going to, get rid of the electoral college and go to the popular vote, which means you have no vote at that point. Even Ruth Bader Ginsburg said, "Nah, that ain't happening."
Well, she wasn't through. She made the comment, if I knew that Joe Biden could carry a coherent conversation, I'd suggest he go on Rogan.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But in any event, Billy Crystal, he appears to be very upset. Crystal recently bought an ad for the Republican Accountability Project to discredit election integrity efforts to include the Arizona audit. She does not think highly of Bill Kristol and has tweeted out, globalist and Shaney Republican Bill Kristol is crying again. When will he figure out the more he attacks me, the higher my poll numbers go? So Kerry Lake responds to Rhino Never Trumper Bill Kristol. Let's see. According to a couple polls, one by Twitter, one by, let's see, Arizona Republican gubernatorial poll, Kerry Lake, right now, and this is leading up to what appears to be the primary, right now she's carrying like 92% in the poll.
Holy cow.
So,
well, what's important about
that's roughly 1,000 voters.
Well, okay. But, that's important because of the coattails.
Yeah.
With the Attorney General and the Secretary of State.
Yeah.
I don't know what they call that person in Arizona, but here in Michigan we call it the Secretary of State, and that's who runs elections.
So I got to tell you, I had never heard of this woman prior to last week, and it seems like out of nowhere I start hearing her name, Kerry Lake, challenging the government to come arrest her if she's governor. The government. What are they going to do? Arrest a sitting governor?
Well,
I could see them trying.
Oh, I could see them trying too, especially if they left Arizona. But this goes to the mindset of the Biden administration, right down to that, what's her name, Chucky? Chucky the terror doll of Jen Psaki. That's who she looks like, Chucky.
Oh.
So she says, where do you people get the idea that state law supersedes federal law? Well, I get it from the Constitution. That's where I get it from.
You know what? You can call it the 9th and 10th Amendment.
Yeah.
The amendments that are most conveniently forgotten.
I wonder, how far in school did she go? 4th grade?
In any event, I wanted to talk about Kerry Lake. Oh, I hope she does well.
I'll send her money.
She is pro-life. And in fact, in one of our segments, not knowing when this segment's going to air, but in one of our segments we referenced a bill that was voted on in the state of Arizona, mentioning a 15-week limit. I think I read somewhere, I don't know if I have it here, I think she favors a 6-week limit as far as anything beyond 6 weeks. She's in favor of making it illegal to abort. Or kill, okay? So I tell you what, and when you and there is video of this ABC reporter trying to call her out, and because she did her own taping of the same interview, she took clips of her taping and tweeted that out because her comment was ABC isn't going to show this,
right?
And they probably didn't.
Yeah.
So. In any event,
they're like Facebook fact checkers.
Yeah. So, and then of course, I'll tell you this: anyone who Bill Kristol is against, I'm for.
Yeah.
And she is endorsed by Donald Trump. But let's take Donald Trump out of this. Bill Kristol hates her. Well, I love her.
Yeah, I love her.
So anyone Bill Kristol's opposed to, and I could go off on what a disappointment that guy is.
Well, again, as I said in a previous video, or maybe a later video, since we don't know what order these are going to be in, you got to ask why someone's behavior is what it is. Again, I think this guy is dirty.
Yeah,
he's getting money from some bad people, and you know what? He doesn't care about this country. He just cares about himself. He's a piece of shit, as far as I'm concerned. And if he were in this room, I might knock him the hell out.
So. That's all I got on Kerry Lake. By all means, you go to the Gateway Pundit. It's not going to be hard to find people.
We'll try to link that in the description.
But if you go to the Gateway Pundit and scroll down, you're going to find these articles, okay? And don't take my word for it. See it for yourself. So, because heaven forbid I make something up here. So, anyways, that's all I got for this one. Kind of rambled there towards the end, but thanks for hanging tough if you're still there. As always, be safe, watch your six, and don't tread on me.